literally just got done fishing, so excuse the hot mess here. Even though it is 9 o'clock here, it is still extremely hot. And so yeah, Patriot, how you doing? I'm actually doing this on excuse me here. I'm actually doing. I know I am a hot mess. That's what I just finished saying, Tiffany. I just got off the water. I've been on Hartwell. I got my little girl a new fishing rod, and I decided to test it out. No, you're absolutely right. And yeah, so wanted to hop on here and do a update on the Trash Collectors Tournament. I'm doing the new whole. It's not very new for all of you folks, but it's new to me because I usually do a different format. But I'm doing the whole live through YouTube itself directly, not using Google or OBS or anything. So this is all fairly new to me. It's pretty cool. 13 people on. Wow. Okay. Patriot, Dexter, what's up? Tiffany, Johnny, Brad. I almost called you Bottom Dollars, but I know your name. Jim, Twerking Monkey. Anybody else? Okie, how you doing, Virginia? I think I said Dexter. Brooks, Virginia, Bottom Dollar. All right. Sweet. So wanting to do a little bit of Q&A on myself for tonight. If you guys have any questions for me, this is a very impromptu live, and also wanted to go over some Trash Collectors info and some updates on that. So yeah, Kentucky's in the chat tonight. If any of you guys do not know, Kentucky Catman had a very severe heart attack. Oh, that was weird. Okay, that was weird. But anyways, Kentucky Catman had a very severe heart attack, so make sure you're going over to his channel, showing him lots of love. I'm sure he'd really appreciate it right now. He's a great guy. He's got 2 great girls that I'm sure are happy not to be missing him right now. And make sure you're checking that channel out, definitely. Everybody's talking to themselves. So yeah, so any questions that you guys have for me, or any videos you want to see from me, whether it be different species, whether you want me to go and target a specific species that you've never seen me target, different types of fishing, whether you want, what else? I think that'd be about it. Different types of rods, reels to use, anything you want me to try out. What are you getting? What are you guys getting? That's exciting. That's really exciting, Brad. Your wife caught a big flathead the other day. I saw that on Facebook, and that was super impressive. We have 13 folks on. See if anybody else joins before I start talking about the Trash Collectors. Okay. There you go. Hey, Sunshine, how you doing? Journey SS. That'll be pretty good. I need to read up on. I need to relook up the volley. I think I know which one that is. Those are both pretty good. Especially, I'm assuming this is going to be the first one y'all have had for a while. It was a blue. I'm sorry. I just knew it was a big cat, and that's awesome. It's really awesome. Johnny said he wants to see more trout videos. Those are definitely coming. Actually, the rod that I was testing today is perfect for that. So I may be testing it while I'm trout fishing. I'll probably be going back up to the Walhalla Fish Hatchery, that or going to Hell's Hole here in more towards North South Carolina. Need to come to Moss Lake and catch some hybrids. I could make that happen. Maybe I can reach out to you and we can work out where I should put in the kayak, or if you want to take me out. If any of you guys would like to take me out on your boat, I'm usually pretty good to have on the boat. Don't talk to Bottom Dollars. He might have other opinions on that. We're just gonna cut that right there. We're not gonna talk about what happened, what I broke on his boat, but yeah, we'll just leave that there. But definitely some more trout fishing videos are going to be coming your way. That's just almost a full day thing that I have to go and do that. It's not like bass or catfishing or bait fishing, where I can just go for a morning and go and do that on Hartwell or Broadway or anything like that. I have to actually travel for at least an hour to get to a trout fishing spot. So, there's only 2 places. Wow. When are all of us going to meet up and fish together? So, Dexter, that is in the works, and it may not be until next year. But I'm working on getting an East Coast huge YouTube rally type thing together. I think to make that work and make it work well, I'm going to have to wait a full year to give everybody a really good advance and get everybody a good central location. But that's the answer for that. Yeah. Going to go ahead and start talking about the trash collectors. You'll see I'm losing a couple of people. So as far as the trash collectors tournament goes, it's going amazing right now. I want to go over or reiterate a couple of the rules. Make sure everybody's aware of them, because I know that there are some pictures posted in the tournament that are not in the rules, but those still count towards the overall weight, and they still count toward the non-weighed items, if that makes sense. So the rules specify that it has to be in a trash bag. Next year when we do this tournament, it will be more specific and go more in depth in the rules about that. There's a fly in here. Did you see that? That's going to drive me crazy. But we're going to go more in depth next year on the rules. Change some things that I see aren't working in this one that could be made better in the next years. But for those of you that are collecting every day, or collecting as much as you possibly can to try and get to that first place, and you might question someone's that's not weighed inside of a trash bag, don't worry about that. I've talked to everyone that has something not in a trash bag, and though they are aware that those items do go towards the non-weight items, and they do not count towards their total weight for themselves, but they do count towards the overweight for the whole tournament itself. So my goal was 1,000 pounds, and I'm counting those towards that goal, because I know that they are going out there picking up that trash, and it is making itself into a dumpster or a recycling area. Thanks again, Sarah, for letting me post my video on the Trash Collectors page. Plan on making another Trash Collectors video soon. That is awesome. Any of you guys want to make videos on trash collecting or keeping the environment cleaner? Oki had a video about a ghost town that was just, it was trash, to put it simply. And he asked if he could post the video on the Trash Collectors page. I told him that was fine. He posted it, and hopefully that's helped him out a little bit. If you want to post a video about your trash collecting or anything like that, go ahead. That's fine. Reach out to me if you have any questions about it. I had 5 bags but only weighed 37 pounds. Have you put it in the tournament, Catman? Did you get the pictures? Inspiring people to Power bags. Yeah. So I'm not sure if Bottom Dollar has ever gone out to Brown Road, but that's my go-to boat ramp when I put in the kayak. I can get to a lot of points from that area, and it stays pretty trash. There's truckers that'll stay there and sleep in their trucks, and there's homeless people that'll go there, and it's just the side area stays really bad. Around where the actual fishing areas are, it doesn't stay as bad as the side area, but we probably picked up 20 pounds or more where the fishing area is. So it's pretty bad. Have I ever been hunting? No. That's on the bucket list maybe for this year in Kentucky. Joy, you were going to try and sneak in and get first place on the last day. I hear you. I think there's a couple of people that are going to be doing that. A couple of people have actually messaged me and told me that everybody should watch out because they're coming in on the last day with several hundred pounds of pictures. So we'll see if that actually happens or if they're just a bunch of talk. As far as total weight so far, this is not confirmed. This is obviously, I have not seen the before and after pictures. I haven't seen inside of the bag pictures. This is just them holding the bag. Get this, guys. We're still got 11 or 12 days to go, and we're already to 92 pounds weighed. So I know for a fact that we're over the 1,000-pound mark with all those bags that have not been weighed, because there's been like 15 bags that haven't been weighed, 15 to 20 bags. So there's a creek, a fish out in the middle of nowhere, has about 1,200 pounds of trash. I didn't think I could put it in bags. County knows of it, but doesn't bother with it. Yeah, that's sad. That's just sad. All my fish stories are embellished. Put that vape down, Jim. Well, at least he quit smoking. That's a big step. I've got a mattress and 2 tents, but they won't fit in the trash bag. That's right. They can count towards the non-weighed. So the side prizes that aren't part of the first, second, and third, you can take those pictures and put them in the app, and they will go towards the non-weighed. Yep, mattresses, couches, cabinets. Yeah, those cannot be part of the weighed, but they can be a part of the non-weighed. Yeah, we're right there. Probably, I'm guessing tomorrow or the next day we'll hit the 1,000-pound weighed. But I'm confident we're over that with the non-weighed and the weighed together, because I know my parents went last week and probably picked up 30 or 40, 50 pounds of trash on their own. Had 5 bags full. So, that's a good point, because there are several tents out there that folks live in randomly on the banks. That's all right. But there's plenty more. I actually saw that. If you remember, Brad, that cooler that we saw while we were fishing, it's still out there. At that same spot. I couldn't get it the other day. I was trying to throw a magnet at it, and I couldn't reach it to drag it in. But it's still out there and around that same spot. That's right. That 1,000-pound mark is it's going to be higher next year. The goal is going to be a lot higher next year. I'm going to start pushing probably next month on next year's tournament, and really getting a lot of different folks involved, a lot of people that are big in the industry. The guys over at the Drop Hook app, Darren and Randy, are just amazing, and they know a lot of people, and they've connected with a lot of people over this. I can't remember. Hang on, let me pull up the name. We actually have a new sponsor for the tournament. I apologize for not knowing the name. Salty Rags is a 100% environmental friendly screen printing, what else? Embroidery, and a couple of other like apparel type things. They're 100% environmental friendly, and if you don't know, the apparel industry is terrible on the environment. They are the only folks out there that I know of that are this environmental friendly, and they've sponsored the tournament with a $25 Bass Pro Shop that's going to go towards second place. So that is awesome. That's amazing. So I really appreciate that. So Salty Rags, they're actually out of Florida, and hopefully my next visit to Florida, I'll be doing a tour with them, and I could show you guys their whole process. I think that would be really cool. Thank you so much, Whisker Six Fishing. Thank you guys so much for your stickers and LED lights. If you guys haven't checked out that product, I wish I had it out there tonight, and I would have stayed out probably a little bit longer to finish up the fishing out there. But they weren't biting, I'll be honest with you. It was a tough evening. I went out there with my mom and girl, and we were really just bait fishing and caught one and a turtle. That's rare for that area that I was at. Usually I can go out there and catch 15, 20 fish easy. So yeah. Let's see. Aren't we all supposed to go back on salty and fried foods? We probably should. Are we supposed to go fishing with Ola? So that is in the works. I haven't gotten back with her on a date or anything like that. But that is definitely something that needs to happen within the next couple of months, I think. I told my husband I was going to Florida in a couple of months, and he was like, no. But that's definitely happening. Hey, Chips Outdoor, how you doing? Yeah, those hats are awesome. I can't get one right now, Tim, but definitely working on that. No vaping. Well, I think she just wants what's best for you, Jim. But if your doctor says that you can have it, that's you. If it's helping you keep your hands off a cigarette, that's awesome. Why don't I do a catch, clean, and cook? That is something that is on the list, Johnny. I haven't decided what I'm going to do that on. I've thought about doing it on catfish, a small cat. I've thought about doing it on saltwater when I go saltwater fishing here in the next little bit. What do you want to see as far as a catch, clean, and cook? What type of fish would you want to see? The Wyatt Life, how you doing? I just announced that the tournament, we are up to 920 pounds collected in that tournament we've got going on. Still got 11 or 12 days left in that. So yeah. Gonna try and catch up on this chat. You guys are fine tonight. I guess because I'm actually not used to reading all the chat, I'm trying to look for questions in my regular lives. This is different. If Dr. Tiffany says it, then it's the gospel. That's right, Twerking Monkey. Okay. I could do crappie. I could definitely do that. You're going to do a possum catch, clean, and cook. That would be interesting. Chowder video. That sounds good. Thank you. That's the tournament is definitely something that I'm going to go forward with every year. I'm working on making it a nonprofit and then getting a website going for it. I've got big plans for this upcoming year with that, and it's going to help me with a lot of other things. I'll say that. Wyatt, I'm not positive who's leading. I have not added those up, and I can't really add those up until I get everybody's before and after. I think it's between Jeremy and Scott right now. I think those guys are going at it back and forth. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's between Jeremy and Scott. They've got some big bags, and then I think you're in third place right now. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's the leaderboard right now. We definitely want Jim around forever. He's a great guy. Yeah, this nationwide, anybody can help. I mean, I went after work the other day, and we picked up, or I picked up 5 or 6 pounds of trash. I don't remember what it was in 10 minutes. So it's amazing the amount of difference you could make just by spending 10 minutes. Hop out your car, grab your bag, pick up several glass bottles, plastic. When I went out, I picked up all the glass bottles, the plastic, and the cans. Plastic is a big one because that is extremely harmful. Glass is a big one because those can shatter and people cut themselves on it, especially around water if people aren't wearing shoes. And then the cans, same thing, people can cut themselves on it. So I went out and that's all I focused on was that because I wanted to make sure that got out. Make sure it's actually dead before he did it, not just playing. That's pretty good open season. Thank you, Tiffany. That I really appreciate that. I'll just whack it and give it a bath first. Wow, this is an interesting chat going on right now. So you'd like to see trout or catfish or brim? Okay, that can definitely. I thought about going out to where I caught those really big bluegill, the ones that were over a pound, right at a pound. And I thought about going out there and doing a catch, clean, and cook on those. We'll see. Yep, Tiffany's spot was clean. So I'll go ahead and start talking about this upcoming week for my Sunday Night Live. We're going to have Joe Jellison on the show. Several of you might know him from Chat Cat Fishing. Chat Cats Fishing. He fishes in Chattanooga and catches some monster cats along with some other species, but catfish are what he targets. He's a fantastic guy. I had the chance to meet him at the conference, and very cool. Very, very cool guy. Oh, that's fine. But yeah, Joe's going to be on the show this week, and I'm really excited to have him on. He's got a big channel, so any of you smaller YouTubers can come and ask him questions about his channel, about growth, and you guys can throw any questions you have at us. It's going to be a fun show, and I'm really looking forward to it. How about a cast net, catch and cook? Whatever ends up in the net is what is eaten. That was SpaceX. That could also, I can't go and catch a bass in a cast net. That's, I have to do it legally. Let's say that. It has to be legal. So, let's see. Yes, his kids are adorable, Tiffany. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm caught up. So for anyone in here that is just now popping in, um, the Trash Collectors Tournament is doing amazing right now. We've still got, I think, 11-ish days, maybe a little bit more. Then, and we are almost to our goal of 1,000 pounds weighed. Remember, if you're weighing your trash, it has to be in a trash bag. Those were the original rules. Next year, I'm going to be asking around, see what people would like to have. I've had some people ask if they could use different things as trash bags, such as pillowcases or IKEA bags, so that they could get more weight in them. I'll go more in that next year, but for this year, that's not allowed. So I'll ask what everyone's opinions are and go from there, see if that's something we want to move forward with. Can I use a metal trash can? It has to be in a trash bag. So it has to be in the trash bag and weighed as just the trash bag. So nothing like a mattress, a boat motor, anything like that. That's going to have to be kept separate and be part of the non-weighed category. Braden, welcome to the chat. If you are, I'm not sure if you're subscribed or not, but if you're not aware of the fish, it's not a fishing tournament, it's a trash tournament that we've got going on. Even you can participate since you don't fish. It's where you go out and you pick up the trash around you, and you weigh the bag like us that do fish, weigh fish, and you enter that weight into a tournament, and we've got over $1,000 worth of prizes in this tournament. How do I decide who I'm going to have on my live stream? So a couple of folks have reached out to me with a topic, and they say, hey, I want to come on your stream and talk about co-angling on a boat. Would that be something you'd be interested in having me on for? I've also reached out to several folks say, hey, would you like to come on the show? We decide a topic together, and I shoot them questions halfway through the show. Halfway through the week. So it's just, it's either or. Right now, I haven't ran into an issue where I haven't had folks on the show, I think, but one time. If any of you guys are interested in being on one of my Sunday Night Live shows, all you have to do is shoot me a message, an email, Facebook, Instagram, email. They're all Yakking with Sarah, just like it's spelt on YouTube. And just shoot me a message saying that you want to be on the live show, and I can figure out a topic that we would like to talk about, and we can go more in depth. You can send me some pictures of some of the fish you've caught, and you don't have to stay on the whole show. If you want to split it between another person or another YouTuber, you can both get together and say, hey, would you like to do 20 minutes of Sarah's show, and I'll do the other 20 minutes. We can tag team it so it's not as stressful on you. It's a pretty laid back show. I try and make it fun, and yeah. So that's how that all gets decided. Let me check back up with all this. Jim said he'll come on and talk about the afterlife. Jim, if you do want to get on the show and you want to talk about the situation that you are in and maybe some things that could prevent that, or something like that, even if it's just for like a 15-minute segment, maybe a safety talk, you're definitely welcome to come on the show. You can get your kids on there too, and we could do a Q&A with the kids. Just let me know. Like I said, anybody can come on the show. You don't have to be a big YouTuber like Chat Cats or Dieter or Tiffany or who else have I had on there? Ola or Chris Flores. You don't have to be a big YouTuber. to be on the show. Just have a topic ready, or think of something that we could talk about, or we could talk about that together and come up with something. I'm always willing to make stuff work. That would, I don't know, man. Open season. These are all the numbers. I try and write them down every day from everybody's bags. I will say the top bag. Let me look at what the top bag is right now, because that's non-weighed. Those can't be counted towards bags. So the top weight, actually, there is a bag that is 52.7 pounds. That's one of those big industrial black trash bags. 52.7 pounds. So that might be tough to beat even with lead. Let's see. Hang on. Let me catch up on everything. Yeah, the wildlife. Sorry, I might be way behind on chat. But the wildlife. Never be worried about that, especially not on my channel. That's not something I focus on at all. It's just have a topic ready, have something to just talk about. You don't want to sit here and not have anything to talk about and the audience not have questions, because that doesn't make for a good show. But as long as you have something to talk about, we can sit here and talk to ourselves and let the audience, you guys do your own thing in the chat. So as long as you've got something to talk about, never be afraid that you're not a big enough channel or anything like that. We can make it happen. $5 you want to be on the show? We could definitely make that happen. Hey Dewey, how's it going? I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Tiffany's going to make a special appearance one Sunday and talk about how Jim should stop vaping. I like to come on, but I'm 18. Okay, what is that? Okay. Not sure what that has to do with anything, but okay. Jim said he's a big YouTuber. That's right. Do I do any hunting stickers? Yes, I can make any stickers. Let's see. I do vinyl decals. I think I missed what Wyatt said because Tiffany said that would be good. Vinyl decals such as this one. Not that that's her YouTube channel name anymore or anything, but I do these vinyl decals, and I can make anything with those. Trash tournament. What is a trash tournament? Trash tournament is where you go out to your favorite body of water. You pick up the trash around the body of water, whether you left it or not, put it in a trash bag, weigh it like you would a fish with the whole trash bag and the body of water behind you. You take a picture and submit it to the app. That's all it is. Let me turn this phone off. There we go. So Dewey, if you wanted, I know a lot of times, Dewey, you catch the back half of the show. If you wanted to split a segment with someone else and maybe you take care of the back half and someone else took care of the first half of the show, you guys could definitely do that if you wanted to work with someone else. Brad, we could talk about how terrible of a passenger I was on your boat, along with the terrible guide service that you offered me. I'm just messing with you. It was a good day, even though we didn't catch anything. I do designs, yes. That's actually, I put that together for Tiffany right there. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, as long as you've got something to talk about, it doesn't matter your age. Someone else asks what the trash tournament is. If you didn't catch me just talking about it, let me know. I'll explain it one more time for you. How do you price your stickers individually, or so many for a certain price? So I do it both. So if you just want one sticker, it's going to be a price, but if you want more than one, it'll be per 12 by 12 sheet or per 12 by 24 inch sheet. It depends on how many you want. This has been a tough month for catching. I'll tell you, tonight I usually go out there and catch tons of bluegill at this one spot, and tonight the bite just wasn't on. I caught 2. We were out there for almost 2 hours. It was ridiculous. The only reason I stayed out there that long is because I wanted to see if I could catch one on my kid's new rod. It's extremely lightweight. It's a telescope rod. You did catch fish before I showed up. You're exactly right. I do car decals. Yes, I do, Philip. After 100 pounds, my scale broke. That's unfortunate. It's funny because after I lost that last really big fish, I didn't lose it, but I didn't get to weigh it. But I said that I was not gonna miss another scale, another fish weighed, and I actually have 2 or 3 scales in my car right now. Let's see. There's a Facebook page for the Trash Collectors Tournament. As far as a site name or link for my side business, just shoot me an email at yakkinwithsarah@gmail.com. I don't have a site up and going yet. It's in the works. Let's see. You've got another scale coming in the mail. Good deal. All right. I'm finally caught up on comments. Any questions that you guys have for me as a YouTuber? I am finally having a steady growth, it looks like, and I'm not sure what I do is really making a difference towards that, or if it's just an algorithm right now that it's causing me to have a little bit of a steady growth. If you guys have any questions about my channel, my video editing, types of things that I do in my videos, let me know. And or ask in here, and I'll try and answer all of them for you. The rod you gave me, I got to take it out again tonight, and I still haven't caught a fish on it. Like I said, we only caught 1 bluegill tonight, and that's what I was using as bait. But it's coming. That video is coming, and your name's all over it. Yes, that is definitely something that we could talk about, Jake. You guys see this fly? It is driving me crazy. It's definitely something we could talk about. I know I'm struggling right now with mine. Mine has gotten to a stage where she will take off, and she doesn't have a care in the world. I mean, does not care at all. I'm over there just screaming my head off for her to get back over here. And finally have to take off and actually go get her because she just won't come back. And you don't seem to have that problem with Ryder. It's rough right now. I'll just say that. Fishing with my little girl is rough right now unless we're in the boat. In the boat, she's perfect. She doesn't say anything except for, talking about the fish or something like that. She is perfect in the boat. But if we're bank fishing, it's over. It's over. Let's see. Regular live feeds help your channel. Yes. So regular anything is going to help your channel. Consistency is going to help your channel. I found that doing at least 3, I'm posting 3 videos a week right now. That includes my live stream and includes the Catch of the Week. So I'm including 1 regular video, the Catch of the Week video, and a live stream every week. And that's a pretty big plate for me to have with my kiddo. Can I give some advice for fishing with toddlers? Jake, I think we need to make that a live stream happen. If you have a Facebook, you can contact me on Facebook. If not, actually, I think you mentioned that you don't have any other type of social media. Just shoot me an email because I know you have that, and we'll make that live stream happen. Fishing with toddlers, bring snacks, lots and lots of snacks. Besides that, a cane pole works pretty good. Just let them sit it with the bobber, and they can just pop that bobber up and down. And then you can set the hook on your rod and give it to them. But remember, when you're fishing with toddlers, the fishing trip has to be about them. So you can't be out there trying to catch those giant fish. It needs to be focused around the kids, or else they're not going to be interested because you're really not interested. Then you're trying to focus on your fishing. 2 3-year-old twin boys. I don't want to think about that. You had 800. Okay, first go to your analytics and check where the box says if you're looking at this month's or if you're looking at for the year total. Make sure it says the year total, because if you're looking at this month's, those 800 hours of watch time minutes might be from last month and it rolled over to this month. So those disappeared, but they're still there for the full year. Secondly, YouTube is known for watch time minutes just going up and down like crazy randomly. One time, I know Dewey knows this all too well. He actually had it so that he was almost to his 240,000 minute mark, and the next day it just went down to half. It was a glitch in the system, and those actually weren't his hours, and it just happens, unfortunately. But definitely go check that, because 800 minutes might just be 1 month to the next. I'll have a smartphone to live stream on. Will that work? Yes, it will work. We'll not be able to use the normal software unless I can get that fixed. Maybe I can get that fixed by then, so I can use that OBS software with it. Yeah, cane pole. It worked forever. Why wouldn't it work now? She used the pole as a sword the whole time. Yeah, I understand. I understand that all too well. TubeBuddy is definitely a huge help on here. For those of you that don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, it's only $4 a month. It also has a free version of it. And it helps you a lot with tags and the way you word your titles for your videos, and it helps you jump up so that your video is ranked number 1. it makes them excited. That's exactly right. K-Bug Clark is in the house. How you doing, K-Bug? What's it mean to put you on TubeBuddy? I told him about it. I think that's what he's talking about. I don't think Quentin's in here. Most of the time, Quentin doesn't make my lives. So you can't really ask him about that 2-pound bass. I had a question for you, Wider. Wow. Jake. And I think I'm going to write it down and ask it to you in the live when we do that. That's going to be a good show. Yep, conversing with other YouTubers. That's where you catch a lot of your subscribers, especially in the fishing community. If you're active, if you have a channel and you're active with other channels, your comments will eventually get noticed, especially if you're leaving more in-depth comments instead of just, hey, great video, awesome catch, big fish, fist, pound, pound. That's not going to get their attention because everyone does that. If you watch the full video and leave a question, leave a legitimate comment, it's more likely to get noticed more. How do I find time to edit videos? 3 a.m., 12 a.m., either before my daughter wakes up or while she's asleep at night. That's when I find time to edit videos. So it's no sleep for me, so I can put videos out. Some videos might take a couple of hours to edit. Some videos might take 30 minutes to edit. It all depends on the video and how long of footage I have to go through to finally find what I want. I will say that I never make I'm not going to say never, but I try my hardest never to make a video more than 10 minutes long. And condensing a 8-hour trip into 10 minutes is tough sometimes. It depends on everything that went on that day. Community. I love that word. I struggle trying to get a video out a week. So find ways to edit that's easier for you. Find editing software that is easy to use. You don't need to spend a ton of time on transitions and stuff like that. So, yeah. Post when you can and be sure to have fun with it. That's right. That's right. Yep. It is. That's definitely the biggest challenge as a YouTuber, trying to compact a full day's work into a tiny clip, basically. I mean, you feel like you've done so much all day long, and even if you have so much stuff that you can't fit in those 10 minutes, make it 2 videos. Instead of making a long video, try making it 2 videos, because you're more likely to get more watch time in 2 videos than you are a 30-minute long video, unless someone leaves their computer up and they walk away and yours is the next in line. But for regular viewers, you're more likely to get more full watch time for those that are split up in 10 minutes or less. Do I have a regular day job? I definitely do. I am not going to say that I am the primary household moneymaker. I will say that. Did I do the challenge? I have not done the challenge yet, Tiffany. I have not gone bass fishing yet. I have not gone bass fishing in a month. The next time I will be able to is next week. I will say that. So if you want to put your challenge video out there and leave people guessing on mine, you're more than welcome to do that. Tiffany and I have a challenge video coming up where she picked my lures and I picked her lures. And I have a feeling she's going to beat me on this one because her lures are pretty tough. I will say that. That's why I love these live feeds. If I do one not dipping or cussing, is my biggest challenge, make it kid friendly. That's definitely a big thing that's helped my channel. Doing everything kid friendly, and parents can trust that their kids can watch my content. So even when I was smaller, I had several parents reach out to me and thank me for that. And that meant so much to me. That, you know, their daughters can come and see another female fishing as passionate about it, and they don't have to worry about them having censored content on my channel. I think if you have good content, you can draw others to some of your other videos. That helps with Google Analytics as well. Easier said than done. It's definitely tough, and it depends on the algorithm for that month, in my opinion, because it changes so often. What editing software do you use, and is it free? I use Filmora. It is not free. I think it's $30 for a lifetime membership, so it's not expensive. However, I also use a phone editing software, and a lot of times, as you guys see my video, everything is done on my phone. Every single bit of it. I use a software called Vlogit, Vlogit. It's in the App Store for Apple and Android. It is free for those of you on your phone. It's one of my problems. I have a lot of footage to go through normally. Yep, I understand that. I'm camera shy. Doubt I'll ever make a video. You can always have a chesty cam on. Yeah, the chesty cam. You never have yourself on video, just everything that you're about. So YouTube is unique in that way where you can just voice over everything if you want to. Be completely comfortable with yourself, and maybe eventually one day you'll want to put yourself on camera. But until then, you can just show the lake, you can show your fish, you can show whatever you want to show, and not have to worry about it. YouTube is a very cool place for all of that. Manage your minutes that are 1 minute long usually get a full watch. Yep. Smaller videos, even I'll be honest with you, even for me, if I do a video, if I'm looking through my subscribers' videos, if I see really, really long videos, I won't look at them because I know I don't have time for that. However, if I see a 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5, up to an 8 minute video, I'm probably going to watch the full video because I know how much that means. You're waiting. Okay. Fantastic. When you record a fishing trip, stop the video after each fish. It's easier to find the footage. Yes, definitely. PG-13 at best. Wow. That's going to be a good video. I watch a lot of videos with Ryder, and he repeats almost everything he hears. I understand that. I don't know where my daughter picked this up, but she'll come in the room and she'll say, "Did someone say pizza?" And we'll be like, "No," and she'll be like, "Oh," like she had to pick that up somewhere or watch something that said that, and she thinks it's the coolest thing ever to do that, and we're just like, "What are you doing?" Definitely, kids will pick up on anything. Do I use watermelon seed, worms, or lizards? Yes. Let's see if I can. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay, I was going to move the camera, but I'm not going to be able to do that. I have a stack on my new fishing area, about yay thick, full of watermelon red speckle baits. But lizards are my go-to. I actually don't have any in stock right now. I use my phone for almost all of my videos. Editing, I do not have a computer. Yeah, a lot of folks do that. I'll tell you, any of you guys that watch Casey Neistat, even some of his videos have phone footage in it instead of a legit camera. So, interesting fun fact. I hate to hear my hick self talk on video. Don't rewatch your videos. Problem solved. You definitely get used to your voice, because that's something I dealt with in the beginning. You get used to your voice as you go forward with this. If you're just starting out with a PC, Lightworks is free, easy to learn, lots of YouTube videos on how to use. Yep. You got more videos with 6 minutes or less. Did you enjoy my last video? Anyone enjoy it? Which video was that, Patriots? I don't eat pizza, wasn't me. Kids are weird. Kids are definitely weird. White Life. I will definitely be getting a hold of you, Sarah, sometime in the next week or two. Definitely. Let me look at my calendar real quick so I can go ahead and give you some dates. Hang on. There we go. So the 29th, I'm trying to see if I can finalize on getting someone on the 29th. I'm waiting to hear back from them. I emailed them again today to make sure they are clicked in. The next one I have available is the 12th of August. Yeah, 12th of August. And then anything after that. So anything after the 12th of August also. There you go. I didn't realize how much of a country accent I had before. You know, I didn't realize how bad my accent was until Tiffany told me that my accent was worse than hers. Have you heard Sarah's husband? He's 20. He's from Texas, Tiffany. He's from Texas. Let's see. Jim's looking for a hurting from Tiffany. That's what he's doing right now. Yeah, that's great, Jake. Just let me know. That'd be great. That's what I said. My voice is not twangy, I don't think. I don't think I've seen that one yet, Patriots. Let me go through again and make sure I haven't missed you. Yeah. So I remember watching one of Tiffany's videos and her saying that, let me see if I can do a Tiffany voice. Hang on. Well, y'all are talking about my voice. Y'all should hear yakking with Sarah's voice. Her voice is super twangy. That's not a Tiffany voice. I'm sorry, Tiffany. I butchered that. I'm gonna have to get better at that. Let me think of a better Tiffany voice. I can't do it right now. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna do a Tiffany voice. Maybe we'll do you know what we should do, Tiffany? We should do a channel swap where we act like each other. We should do a channel swap. That would be funny. That would be pretty good. Southern drawl. There you go. Yeah, we're real slow around here. Real slow. For any of you that are just now jumping in and are still with me after that terrible amount right there, what I was referring to with the video title is the Trash Collectors Tournament. If you don't know what the Trash Collectors Tournament is, it's where you guys go out to your favorite body of water. You pick up the trash around you, whether you left it or not. Put it in a trash bag. You weigh. This is supposed to be a scale right here. Imagine a scale right here. And there's a bag right here, and there's a body of water behind me. You take a picture of that. You send it into the Drop Hook Fishing app at the Trash Off Fish On Tournament, and you're entered. We have almost reached our goal of 1,000 weighed pounds. The goal has been reached for those that have not been weighed, but for good standing, I'm going to wait on the final couple of bags to come in for us to get that extra 60 pounds, and we will be at that goal. Are any of you going to be out there collecting trash this week by chance? Out of curiosity, are any of you guys going to be out there? I know my plan is to go out in the morning and get a bag. We'll see how that goes. Also, I talked about Joe Jellison from Chat Cats Fishing at Chattanooga is going to be on the show this Sunday. He's a bigger YouTuber. Let me see how many subscribers he has. He's got a lot. He's a bigger YouTuber, so you guys can ask him lots of questions. He's got 58,000 subscribers. You guys can ask him lots of questions about YouTube. You can ask him about questions about fishing, how he does his fishing, what different types of techniques he uses. If he has any advice for you guys, you can ask it all during the live stream Sunday night, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. For this Sunday, I intend on doing another river cleanup and a live stream while I'm doing it. I hope I can make that one. He is your fishing goals. I hear you. You'll be collecting bank at the casino. All right then. No comment there, Pop. No comment. Thumbs up here. I will be probably 7:30 or 8 in the morning on Sunday. Our goal, wow, 400 pounds in one day. That is insane. That would put you around 600 pounds probably. That'd be amazing. That'd be a huge difference. That's awesome. Next year, you're thinking about becoming a YouTuber. Welcome to the party. There's a lot of people on YouTube now. First off, for new YouTubers, the first thing I always say is, well, don't focus on the numbers. While some of the numbers are important, the ones that most people focus on aren't. Like that subscriber count is not important. Your watch time is very important. Your average view duration is very important. So focus on those instead. Have fun while you're doing it, because if you're not having fun, you're going to get burnt out. Let's see. You'll be in Trinidad on Sunday. I'll be thinking about you, Dewey. That's awesome. All right. You guys have any last minute questions for me before I wrap this up? Usually I don't do this much talking by myself. That's why I enjoy having a co-host. I'll let them do all the hard work. What did I start on as far as what? Bottom dollar. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate all of you guys. As far as the kayak, I was in the Pelican Trailblazer 100. But if I was going to redo that, I would get the Pelican Argo 100. Yeah, Dewey, everybody, I really appreciate every single one of you. You guys pull hard for me, and I can really tell. It's amazing, like you said, the community that we have in the fishing industry, that we have just a lot of good hearts and a lot of great folks out there. I have not had a snake try and invade my kayak yet. I'm sure that will happen eventually. I actually haven't been out in my kayak as often as I would like. For one, I haven't had time. I've been super busy this month with the Trash Collectors Tournament, a couple of other things going on, and I will probably be staying very busy for the next couple of months. Unfortunately, it's not going to interrupt any of the YouTube stuff because that's kind of set in stone, but a lot of other stuff gets put on the side, like kayak trips. When I could go out and bank fish and it's quicker, I'll be doing more bank fishing videos, stuff like that. Best advice on picking a beginner kayak: follow your budget. If you have a $200 budget, find the most efficient kayak for $200 that you can find. Sit inside kayak is usually going to be cheaper. If you're wanting that sit on top kayak, I've got a buddy that I work with that we finally got one. I've got a buddy that I work with. This is fun. I've got a buddy that I work with, that fishes in a sit on top kayak he got from Sam's. Okay. He's got a sit on top kayak that he got from Sam's, and he loves it. So he's had it for over a year now, I think, and it's still going strong. And he's a big guy. He's bigger than you. So yeah. Need to take a picture of this, guys. Got my first troll. It only took me 1,200 subscribers to get there. That's funny. That's funny. But you were going with the SS. Oh, come on, Tiffany. That was funny. You were going with the SS, I believe. And it's definitely it's a good kayak. Okay, the Journey 10. Yeah, it's a good kayak. I've heard great things from it. I have not personally ever been in one. But when you guys get yours, what's today? They're not having one anytime in the next couple of weeks. When you guys get yours, and you go out, let me know and I'll come out with you guys. That would be a fun trip. Go kayaking. And I'll let you guys try mine and see the difference, because mine's a lot more expensive than that, unfortunately. But you can see kind of, if you decide to go that bigger route, what you'd be looking for. Yeah. Definitely not going to show you up, and you'll see that you can outrun me in your journey than in mine, unless I have the pedal drive or a trolling motor. My kayak is so big and heavy that any smaller, like Pelican or anything like that, can just outrun me like it's nothing. Yeah. If you have any other questions about that, you've got me on Facebook. Shoot me a message, and I'll be glad to help you out with it. See you, Jim. Get well rested. I am going to end this stream. Thanks, you guys, for coming in on a random live stream. Hopefully, I was able to answer several of your questions. As always, I'll catch you later. See you guys Sunday night if you're going to be there. Chat Cats Fishing, Trash Out Fish On Tournament, 11 days left on that. I'll see you later, guys. Oh, I'm not done yet. There we go.